Can you rebuild the house or just recover the furniture? Assume that your next cyber incident started with an identity breach that gave the attacker access to your cloud hosted infrastructure. As the attacker, potentially at agentic speed, traverses the environment, they eventually encrypt or destroy your data. You discover it, so you bring up your cyber recovery tools, you stand up your clean room, you are ready to restore until you realize that your cloud tenant itself is wrecked or even just questionable. What is your plan to rapidly rebuild your hybrid infrastructure so that you have a place for the data to be restored to? When we talk about resilient architecture, consider traditional server, storage, networking, interdependencies that exist within on prem data centers and also cloud hosted infrastructure. Most data protection technologies address a server by server point of view without recognizing distributed architectures. Where is the storage? Where is the compute? Which networks does each instance connect to? As if each of those virtualized servers will figure it out, no matter how they're recovered, even to alternative infrastructure. All of those ideas get radically more complex when you think about cloud hosted infrastructure. If your AWS or Azure tenant were destroyed, recovering server instances wouldn't get you resilience, just virtual black boxes with blinky lights. An often overlooked question is, how are you routinely capturing the configuration of the interdependencies between your storage tiers, your compute, your networking, and all the other stuff that wraps around to give you the modern hybrid IT infrastructure that your organizations rely on? You might be able to cobble some of the hyperscale clouds migration tools as a one-time activity. That's not going to address real resilience preparedness. It'll be hard to maintain for preparation, and it would limit your resilience to which permutations of clouds that you're using. The more that I look at infrastructure as code, as a foundational part of a resilient strategy, meaning your ability to discover, document, and prepare to reconstitute your infrastructure so that you can then use your data recovery tools to repopulate the servers themselves, the more that I think a lot of data protection vendors and BCDR and cyber resilience planners have gaps that they are underestimating. What gets me excited is thinking about where these kinds of run books or blueprints, whether they're for initial deployments, IT modernization, disaster recovery, or cyber resilience, can be informed and invoked by AI and integrated into the resilience workstreams and the processes of your data protection frameworks. So, when the bad thing happens, how would you reinstantiate or migrate your infrastructure, not just the server instances, from one platform or instance to another? Leave your thoughts below.